All right, Ski Mask Boys back.
What?
Today we're gonna talk about the Hendo hoverboard because it's kind of cool. Even if you think it's lame, it's still kind of cool because it's a fucking hoverboard. Anybody who grew up in the last 20 or 30 years should respect the hoverboard. Back to Super 2, Michael J. Fox, all that stuff. So I think we should check out the page, maybe talk about it real quick. There's not much to say besides that it's pretty awesome. So let's see. Let me start screen here.
Yeah, I'm pretty overall pretty excited about this. I mean, I noticed they didn't really give any credit to Michael J. Fox, but being a skater, I mean, back in the day when I was a skater, I think a lot of kids would have been like, "Dude, that's pretty gay," but um, I think it's pretty cool. Like, not because of skateboarding. I think that that's really not a cool way to show it. But since everybody's already seen the hoverboard in the context of like a skateboard and Back to the Future, I think that's probably a pretty wise marketing move. But I'm more excited about like just transportation in general of like not only devices but maybe even cars or something like that. Like, why not build a road out of something like this?
Yeah, I watched this little video they have, and they said they could scale it. It could be as big or basically as small as they wanted. Like it doesn't really change the technology. It requires a special surface. Like if you cruise down here, these are just all conceptual drawings. See, they actually want to make a park like a special park, but it needs a special surface to do it on.
Well, what they really should do too is build the whole like level of a mall out of this, so that fat people don't even have to walk. They just like hover to like different stores, so everybody can continue getting fat and lazy. You know?
I think that's a good idea actually, and I think people would pay for that. You know?
Yeah. And let me just say it, dude. This is just from a business perspective. Like, this is like the elephant in the room, in my opinion, is that it's a husband and wife combo, and like statistically, husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend teams in business totally suck, and they end up failing like pretty hard.
Right.
So I'm hoping that someone comes and steals their idea that are like not a married couple, because what are you going to do when this couple gets in a fight after they make a few $1 million and then get a divorce? You know?
They raised, I don't know how long do Kickstarter campaigns normally run for? They already raised 275 grand, so they're already over their goal, and they have 53 days to go. They're
Oh,
gonna
yeah. This is
actually,
going to be massively popular. This is going to go to millions for sure.
yeah, this thing's going like they're accidentally gonna raise like $10 million, right?
Yeah. Well, let's see some more concepts of it if we can.
Yeah.
I don't open. Oh, also their marketing is really clever. Like, they have this contest that says if you can think of concepts, then you can be entered to win
Yeah,
right
the
there.
white box developer kit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I thought that was neat too.
Yeah, they're pretty good with marketing, I feel like.
Yeah, I wonder did you see any mention of how fast this thing can go? Like if you're cruising along like slower than like a walking pace, it's gonna be annoying.
No, and I also noticed that they have remote controlled modules. I'm really wondering how this can be applied to cars, honestly. Or, I mean, maybe it doesn't even need to be a car. Like, maybe you could just sit in a little box or something.
Right, maybe they could use it like instead of like for trams or something, even like something more like a rail system type of to replace a small rail system like they have in some cities.
Yeah. I mean, and another ideal thing about it is that if you have a rail system that's, maintaining the position of something, that makes it a lot easier to do self-driving type of vehicles, because they're already constrained to some rail or whatever is on whatever the object is on. So I figure you could just easily geo program it to go to any kind of location and also be mindful of other cars. I mean, if a Tesla can drive itself as a wheeled vehicle in multiple lanes, this thing could do so a lot easier, I think.
Right, but you remember you need that special surface, whatever that is.
Sure, but I mean, so does a wheeled car, and it just falls apart all the time, and we spend trillions of dollars fixing roads. I mean, this to me would be a step up from that.
I wonder. What's the surface? Is it just some sort of magnetic surface, like a mildly magnetic surface or something?
Honestly, like yeah, it's probably metal or something. I just don't really pay attention to the details.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That's obviously a problem, though, that it has to be constrained to this sort of surface.
yeah, I think that's a little bit of a problem. All right. Well, there they are. There's the happy husband and wife team that Kurt Pinky thinks is going under.
I wonder what their background is.
Um, well, she looks like Sarah Palin, so that's my guess. Is that's her background? Is that what Sarah Palin just decided to change it up?
I bet you she wears the pants in the relationship.
You think? I don't think either of them do, honestly. I think they're both wearing mini skirts under this photo. Um, yeah, I don't know. They got this happy dog. I wish him the best. Look, they even hired this guy with one leg.
Yeah, that's pretty modern. I mean, they look like they're pretty white heavy though. I don't know.
They're super white heavy, but they have these two gay guys back here. I think these guys are a couple.
They need to throw in some Asians. Probably don't need any black people, but they definitely need some Asians up in the mix.
I have a hard time finding a black person over in Los Gatos where they are. So yeah, good luck to them with that. So anyway, all right. So so one thing I will say is that it's kind of cool for $2.99, which isn't that much money. You can actually get a white box developer kit, and so you can kind of play around with this thing yourself. And I think that's a pretty decent price point to mess with.
I think it is too, considering all of these developers are basically working for them for free. I mean, these guys are paying to work for this company by getting this developer kit.
For sure, but I don't know. That seems to be like a common theme these days, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. I would send it out for free, knowing what a favor they would do for it. I mean, also creating contests like they did is really wise. You know, like because iBeacons, I think that they're giving those out for free at first. You know, if you're willing to use their SDK. I mean, I got mine for free. I don't know if anybody else paid for it.
All right. Well, here I am back. Yeah. So I think that's good. What do you think? I think we're done talking about the Hendo hoverboard.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it's cool.
Yeah. All right. Good one.